Alright, except for episode 3 maybe, episode 23 is the best one the 100-year quest ever had until now. And it's fucking amazing, action-packed, it has everything it should have had, a lot of fighting, Lucy's the one doing all the combat, which is great. She's definitely the highlight of this series. For celestial spirits, her upgrades in powers, she can have them without the keys. It's beautiful. She might have lost the accessories, as for clothes, when she came over to this world, but she had them, got a lot more pretty, bigger boobs.
This seems like a we win by default situation if you ask me.
She even had this Avengers assemble with all her treasure spirits in one fight. In the previous episode, she pulls her own weight and she keeps her own against that Mimi girl, which is basically a high-level brawler, and she manages to defeat her, which is brilliant. Amazing use of her powers, just incredible how these celestial abilities have transitioned into her uniforms and all these star dresses that she has. She even uses very, very cleverly the abilities of Virgo to bore in the ground, to outwit her opponent and smack her in the stomach. Also the Lucy kick, it's beautiful, it's great. As always, Aquarius is the one that does most of the heavy lifting and the one that helps her the most in her combat. It is thematic, she's her mentor, she used to be very friendly with her mama, so therefore she kinda is like this figure of authority in raising her and telling her when she's a bit too skimpy or too whore-like. When she was like this lamia snake girl, she was like, how dare you dress like that, you're a little bitch, your mama wouldn't be proud of you. I like this dynamic, it's great, it's fun, the whole episode is Fairy Tail at its best. They meet this samurai guy, who I talked about in the last episode, and I was expecting a Natsu 1v1 fight, but thankfully they found a clever way to get Natsu and Urza out of this mess so we can have other participants shine and do the powerlifting.
Hentai.
Urza actually seizes his strike and she gets wounded while Natsu just gets obliterated, and I was like, what the fuck, this show actually has blood? Like, that was goddamn blood. By the way, I really like how pronounced the boobs from Lucy are. It's very, very visible that those tits are there to stay in bounds, just like with Urza, but Lucy is like the main focus of every frame. It is nice that they also try to give some personality to this loner samurai by making him part of the Diablo and finding this banter funny, even though it works, it's servable, it's neutral, it's good for Fairy Tail, otherwise, I'll accept it. It's nowhere near as funny as Baldur's Gate banter.
I feel I should warn you that the average goblin foot is host to some 24 toe-curling diseases.
Hey, she did it! She actually did it!
Don't take this the wrong way, but I think I've just lost all respect for you. You licked a dead spider. Dead spider. You licked it. That is something that happened. I think we need to get you some air and perhaps have a long talk about unresolved childhood issues. If what is happening is what I think is happening, and it's because you licked a dead spider, the time might just have come when you and I should split ways.
Or, if I have to go even further in time, not as entertaining and dynamic as the banter was for the companions in Dragon Age Origins.
You mock me, but when he is in your arms, in your bed, telling you he loves you, know that there will be moments when he is thinking of me.
Andraste, forgive me, but you, Morrigan, are a bitch. A cruel, cruel bitch.
Anyhow, I use this opportunity to evidenciate my preferences in RPGs from previous titles to the ones that I'm gonna have to necessarily goddamn play. How the fuck have I played Baldur's Gate 3? Yes, everything Dragon Age has. It's basically the same characters. They even have like the Stoic Stan one. They have Alistair, the funny guy who's the mage. They have Shadowheart, who's Morrigan, and Calaha, whatever, the demon girl. It's a tomboy who's also kind of like feminine, even though she's like super huge. She's basically Liana. Anyway, what the fuck? No, I have to focus on Fairy Tail. As I was saying, great episode, amazing fights. I really like that Celine fights this samurai guy, and I'm hoping this samurai defeats her, so we can get Celine out of the picture, because I've seen some spoilers panels in Celine becoming a dragon and just killing the master of the Diablo Guild. And I hope for Kira to show up and fight Lucy. That would be the greatest event in Fairy Tail history. Right now, Lucy vs Mimi is an amazing display of good writing, good character development, and dynamic action pieces. It actually lets Lucy shine and uses her abilities cleverly in a way that she can compete with more powerful opponents. You don't have to rely purely on brute strength or on friendship or whatever bullshit Deus Machina the writer finds out at the end. You actually can have some clever moves, some good abilities that combine can really make a dent even when the odds are against you. Now this is actually good writing. It's amazing coming from Fairy Tail.